Just before going to the next agenda program, I would like to advise my brothers that you please put your phone on silent so that it will not obstruct what we are doing, please. Thank you very much for your compliance. The next one is opening prayer, and all the brother here, please you come forward and give us short dua. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Cut it.
barakatuh.
Cut it.
Members, brothers and sisters, we welcome you all to the court. I'm supposed to do please. Karanta Fatiha ɗaya, kuma faka goma da salatu goma. Allah ya ji kama ya bamu, Allah ya ba mu tawfiqin bin tafarkin almirul mu'minin alaihi salam. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Arrahmanir rahim. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل على محمد وكبيرنا صغيرنا وذكرنا وصلنا وقلنا وعبدنا ربنا وغيرنا ودعينا مسينا. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا بالله امين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله.
Jazakallah khairan. So we are going into the lecture proper, and that will be given to us by our Sheikh Muhammad Saleh. Sheikh, you are welcome to the item.
Look at what you're saying. Okay. Oh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والصلاة والسلام على المرسلين حبيب الله العالمين أبي القاسم وعلى آله الطيبين اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد. الحمد لله الذي جعلنا من المتمسكين بولاية أهل البيت عليهم السلام. Today we are here to celebrate. First of all, before I go into that, I would like to send my congratulations and felicitations to Imam Sahib al-Zaman, Ajalallahu Ta'ala Farajah al-Sharif, and our able Maraji, most especially the able representative of the Shia Muslim world, the leader of Islamic Republic of Iran, Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khamenei. May Allah continue to protect him. And at the same time, I extend my congratulations to everybody here for this great occasion, which we call the Ghadir al-Khum, that is the first of Khum. It is very, very important to sit down here, even for the sake of Tabarruk, even if it is just some few minutes to celebrate, because there is need for celebration. Before I go into that, something very, very unique happened during the lifetime of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which we call Hijjatul Wida, farewell pilgrimage. That is the last pilgrimage that the Holy Prophet performed during his lifetime. As I said yesterday in one occasion, there is different views concerning the year that Ghadir happened. Some said it was on 9th of Zulhijjah, and some says it was on 10th, on 9th after Hijrah, and some people say it was 10th year after Hijrah. Though we may need to go further for our research to ascertain which year specifically does Ghadir happen. It's left for our ulama here to go to continue making research. That very year, why we said it was a unique one, if we all go back to Surah An-Nasr, where Almighty Allah is saying, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. صدق الله العلي العظيم. According to the majority of the Quranic commentators, they said this Surah An-Nasr was revealed towards the end part of the time of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This was view of some people. Therefore, when this verse was revealed, many Sahabas saw changes in the body of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was asked, why? What happened? You used to receive many revelations, but what we are seeing you today differs from what we used to see. He said, with the virtue of this particular surah, because the entire surah was revealed once, there's likelihood that I'm about to answer the call of my Lord. Therefore, that very year, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has gotten all signs, signals that he may not survive the coming Hajj. That was the reason he sent many of his Sahabas, the companions, to many different Islamic world to invite each and individual, to invite them to attend the Hajj. Many people, the magnitude of the Muslims that attended the Hajj that very year cannot be compared to the previous ones. According to some riwayah, there are about 120,000 Muslims that attended this farewell pilgrimage of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then, when he went for that Hajj, you know, human beings are always inquisitive. They want to know what is so special about this Hajj. But throughout his stay, during the day of Tarwiyah, the day of Arafah, when they went to Muzdalifah, people kept on waiting to see what will happen. Until after Hajj, 8 days after Hajj, when the Prophet was going back to Medina, then the message come from Almighty Allah through Angel Jibril alayhi salam. What was that message? The message is as simple as anything. Remember, in Arafah, the Prophet discussed a lot of things, and among those things that he discussed was issue of Hadith Thaqalain.